everyone, it's FarmSimGuy here. Hope you're all doing well today. We are here to have a look at the new truck that's coming from Northwest Mods and Edits. If you have been a fan of Northwest Mods and Edits for a while, you'll know that their W990 is one of the nicest trucks in FarmSim. I did a review of it way back when. I'll put a link to it in the top right hand corner at the moment. But a tremendous truck, lots of detail, really nicely put together, and just the subtle details that make it really stand out. So I'm delighted to be able to give you an early look at their Peterbilt 2005 379, and it is equally as gorgeous as the W990. So just having a look around it, the detail on this is really, really nice. Just so nicely finished. Beautiful truck. We're going to jump inside as well. It has got animated doors left and right, which you open and close with your left and right mouse buttons. If we jump in, really nicely detailed cab inside as well. Look at that. Really, really nice, and it really comes alive when you turn the engine on. Keep an eye on all of those dials. Look at that. So much movement. All the lights go on, then they go off when it's fully fired up. If you roll forward, we've got gears, we've got accelerator, we have got brakes, the lot, all working. Really, really nice. So beautifully done. And again, if you open this from the inside, I've opened that with my mouse there to get out. If I jump out now, there's about a 2-second delay and it automatically closes the door as well, so you don't have to worry about doors getting stuck open or things like that as well. Engine noise, we'll come back to that in a little minute, but let's jump in because there's an insane amount of customization for this as well. So there we go, there's the W990, and here is the Peterbilt. £75,000 in its default setup. And there we go, 425 horsepower, 18-speed gearbox, holds 400 litres of fuel, maxes out at 99 miles an hour, that's fast, weighs 9.6 tonnes. So, options, you have got the CAT engine. You've got a tuned CAT engine which puts out 450 still, a level 2 tune which puts out 500, and back to the standard engine on 425. In terms of wheels, you have the Peterbilt Alcoas, with chrome caps, standard Alcoas there with chrome caps again, heavy duties, chunky tyres with chrome caps, and back to your Peterbilt Alcoas. Front bumpers, you have got standard with markers, tapered with markers, blind no winch, and back to standard. Cab styling, we have got standard front fender guards, you can see them just under the lights there, lower chrome trim, you can see that just running along the bottom of the door there, rear handles, see them there on the back near the rear window. And then you've got various options, so 1 and 2 together, 1 and 3 together, 2 and 3 together, and all of those options. Sun visors, you've got the standard one, you've got the tilted, and you've got none at all. I like the standard one actually. Horns, again, standard on top. You've got Hadley style, or none at all. Marker lights, standard. Bumper lights as well, so you can see them running along the front of the bumper there. Cab side markers, you can see them under the cab there, under the door. And then options with the various different ones. 1 and 2, back to none, and standard. Exhausts, lots of options here as well. So you've got standard, you've got 90-degree elbows, had the shields removed, and the options are 1 and 2, 90-degree elbows, and the shields removed, and back to standard. But that's not all on the exhaust, because you've got different tip options as well. So there you go, 50-degree rotated, standard cuts, standard cut 50-degree rotated, flat pipes cut, mitered cut, and back to standard. Cab decals, if you're running the cat engine, you get the cat logo on the air filter as well, if you want that. Attachers, we'll spin around to the back here. Obviously your fifth wheel's there all the time, but you have a rear trailer hitch as well, should you want that. And back to standard. And then rear wheel fenders. Standard is this short front fender. You've got the half Merit aluminiums, the full Merit aluminiums, none at all, or back to standard. Then finally, you've got the headache rack. Just there, the Merit's 371. 371 with small handles on the side, with beacon lights on top. Work lights either side of the grille there. And then into your options, so handles and lights, handles and work lights, 2 sets of lights, all the rack options, and back to standard. GPS obviously is the mod, so we'll ignore that. And then a range of different, very nice colours, slightly muted, not the bright colours. So, well, that red's pretty shiny, but some nice kind of, not vintage, but more traditional colours there to play with, like those. So there you go. Very nice. And then your rims, stainless steel if you don't want chrome. We've got a nice gunmetal for be a heavier duty work truck. Very nice. So many different options now. I'm just thinking, if we basically max out on all of these. Right, I have taken the liberty of sticking on maxing out every one of the configurations there for this truck, and it only adds 9,450 to the price, which is good. So you can really spec this truck out without breaking the bank, which is nice. That looks like a good old logging truck, that, doesn't it? Beautiful. Right, back to it. Let's have a run down the road, and you can hear the beautiful engine sound. The other option we've got, if you hold your mouse button down, now you can actually see they've got some quite nice little icons there. Both mouse buttons, so left does the door open, right does the other door open. If you hold them both down and slide it backwards and forwards, you can see there we're adjusting the fifth wheel on the trail, which is a nice touch. And if you move it left and right, you can actually open it up and see that lovely cat engine inside. There you go, and you can see the fan ticking over at the front there. Oil filter, fuel filter. That's a nice touch, that. Resplendent in cat yellow there. So we close that. Doing a bit of everything there. There we go. Let's move that end up a bit. Right, we've got a full load of grain on here. So I'm just going to be quiet now. I'm going to let you enjoy the noise that comes from this. So there you have it, the Peterbilt 379 day cab from Northwest Mods and Edits. It is a beautiful truck. He's done a phenomenal job with this. Jonathan Dubois just really knocks it out of the park with his mods. You can pick this up, I'm afraid, for PC only, due to the amount of detail and the high poly count on it, from Northwest Mods and Edits Facebook page. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to join it. It has not been released yet, so for now you'll just have to keep an eye on progress as he works through some of the little bugs and bits and pieces to get it fixed, so it's up to his high standards when it is released. But you're going to want to have this one in your mod folder. It's a beauty. So from me for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.